Hello everyone! Last time we rallied our forces for the defense of Ardenweald, but despite our best efforts, the jailer was still able to get his hands on the Sigil of the Winter Queen. The force of the Maw are also assaulting Oribos, so a counterattack would be really nice. But not everyone is a super duper special Maw walker like we are. The Waystone connected to the first ones, it only responded to us. And while we have been able to escort a few of our allies at a time, it would be really nice to be able to transport an entire army, the might of our covenants, taking the battle straight to the jailer.
Fate Scribe Rotal has sensed the emergence of a second Waystone within the Maw, though he does not know its location. Your anima awakened the first Waystone. It has allowed you to lead some of your allies to safety. I will create an anchor to your anima here in Oribos. Activating the second Waystone should connect it to my anchor. I believe this bond will enable our Covenant forces to leave the Maw, just as you can do.
Connecting Oribos to the Maw like that is not a choice to make lightly, but they have no other options left. Onwards to the Maw we go to have a chat with Anari, find out if our trusted broker friends can help us set this up.
The jailer has used enormous chains to pull a broken realm into the Maw. I could only glimpse, but I have a suspicion of what it might be. I suggest we travel there together. While you search for your Waystone, I will determine what potential profits lie in store. For both of us, I mean. Reports I intercepted from the Moorsworn indicate that the jailer has been seeking a realm called Korthia. My fellow brokers whisper legends of this place, a magnificent city filled with treasures. Its location a closely guarded secret. Be on alert. No doubt the jailer's eye will be upon this place. I have the means to keep us hidden, as I have before. Stay close and obey my every word, lest the jailer's eye reduce you to Stygia.
It seems the eye cannot peer into Korthia. Our search must proceed without it.
No matter, the banished one shall have his prize.
The eye of the jailer has been a problem for us ever since we started partying in the Maw. You hang out too long, you do too much, and the eye notices. The jailer's influence makes sure that we couldn't stay any longer, and we had to come back another day. We've learned from Muzala in the other side dungeon that the jailer's eye was actually once upon a time Keeper Odin's eye. A long time ago, Odin wanted to ferry worthy souls up to his halls of valor, and then turn them into the Valajar, but he had no means to do so. With the aid of Helya, they performed a ritual. They got in touch with a wraith, or Muzala as we now know. Odin sacrificed one of his eyes and he gazed upon the Shadowlands. He learned how to make his Valkyr, and as it turns out, the sacrificed eye has been put to good use. It's powerful, but not powerful enough to gaze into Korthia.
Not a word. Must reach our destination before my cloak dissipates. Oh, and watch your step. Stop! Move! It seems Korthia is shielded against the eye of the jailer. But his Moorsworns are breaching its defenses. We made it. Imagine the wonders to be found here, Moorwalker. Oh, and that waystone of yours as well. Now that is interesting. I detect attendants nearby, like those in Oribos. Perhaps they are the caretakers of Korthia's treasures. You go on ahead. I will linger here. To ensure no enemies have trailed us, of course.
Increase our patrols. We cannot let the Marsworn reach another of the jailer's agents. Strike them down.
Hold! This is a living mortal, the Moorwalker, not some servant of the jailer.
A Moorwalker? Fascinating. I have studied the prophecies, but... Oh, forgive me. I am Targalan, Keeper of Secrets. Come, we have much to discuss.
So this is Korthia. I expected something a bit more... grand.
You should have seen it in its prime, Broker. Korthia is... or was... the City of Secrets. My order was charged with safeguarding knowledge and artifacts, things deemed too precious to risk falling into malicious hands. Korthia was hidden deep within the in-between, safely out of reach, until the jailer's chains found us. The Banished One seeks our most precious treasure, and is willing to destroy our entire existence to claim it. Much of my knowledge is purely academic. I must explore your anima to learn more. Hold still. Ah, yes. You have a connection to a unique world soul, as it was foretold. But has that prepared you for what is to come? We must find out.
Stop this ridiculous investigation before you kill the only one who can help you.
The scroll specified that the true Mawwalker must be empowered. It is my duty to proceed.
Release the Mawwalker at once, or suffer the consequences.
It is true. You are the Mawwalker, and now your anima is stronger than ever. We of Korthia are at your service.
No longer shall we be known as Mawwalkers. Now we are the true Mawwalkers, spoken of in prophecy. They don't call this place a city of secrets without a reason, as more of its history and knowledge. It's gonna reveal itself in time.
I think it best to remain concealed while you activate this waystone. Remember, Mawwalker, our business is not yet concluded.
Being dragged into the maw, it has done quite a bit of damage to the place. For now, it's important to know that it houses things the jailer really wants to get his hands on, which won't be good for us. On the other hand, the jailer has been kind enough to drag in a piece of land that houses exactly what we need. It has a waystone capable of transporting all of our forces. It's our lucky day, I guess, but still no solid explanation as to why the waystone only responded to us. They do make mention of us being connected to a special world soul, Azeroth, which is still slumbering inside. There are also bits here and there hinting at the jailer specifically aiming for our worlds, but hopefully we'll get something conclusive in the future, besides it just being written in the stars.
The Mawwalker returns. The second waystone has been found.
Fine work, Mawwalker.
Farewell, Bolvar Fordragon. May the purpose guide you.
Goodbye, Talinara. The Ebon Blade will defend Oribos until we return.
Bolvar Four-Dragon, I saw your visage within the streams of the Mawwalker's anima.
Good. Then there's no need for introductions. We've come to push back against the Jailer's forces.
You have my thanks. The Maw Swarm seek to plunder our secrets.
Bolvar himself steps through the gateway into the newly dragged-in Corvia, which is quite a change from his stance at the start of the expansion. Back then, he couldn't come with us into the Maw, out of fear of becoming bound to the will of the Jailer, and I kinda wonder what has changed since then. The Jailer has only become more powerful and influential. Just peering into the Maw, it filled Bolvar with dreads, and with good reason as it turned out. Times change, I guess. Desperate times call for desperate measures. All the same, he is here with us, as well as our Covenant forces. This so-called Death's Advance, it will work together against the Jailer, slowly but surely make a way into his sanctum of domination. Even the brokers are now brave enough to come with us. Tanashi of Kartelta explains that the acquisition of Corvia by the Maw, it has presented a number of opportunities to learn and expand our knowledge of the realm. With a bit of risk, of course, but secrets are rarely cheap and obvious. What we learn here might prove invaluable. Looks like Venari has gotten some competition. The Broker's allegiance and ultimate goals, they're still kept in the dark. So far, they keep themselves busy with gathering information, helping us out, so that all works out. But there are still those keen on finding Venari. So far, the Mawwalkers have kept their mouth shut, and they've kept Venari safe. But with more brokers coming in, and them knowing that Venari is somewhere in the Maw, I wonder how or if that's going to play out. All the same, we're well on our way of setting up base within the Maw, and over time, we're gonna dive deeper into the history of Corvia. No longer do we have to struggle in the darkness by ourselves. We got the full might of our covenants at our back. Now there is still that pesky eye of the Jailer to worry about, but that's going to be a concern for next time. For now, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Subscribe if you like my videos. Leave a like if you enjoyed this one. And until next time, see ya!